Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to do a little bit of a quick should you summon at the same time as talking about the little update announcement. Alright, so yeah, we have an update announcement posted for an update that's going to happen on the 9th. You guys know how it goes. There's typically late on Monday, or which is really the Tuesday, the 10th for most of us, unless you are awake here at California time. You know how it goes. All right, so before we get into that, I think I wanted to just do this should you summon at the same time. It just made sense because it's a quick one, right? So we have Xena and Brokir. Hollow makes this interesting, ironically. And then we have a typical 2 times and a generic ancient summoning event. Oh. So, this banner, should you summon, who should summon? If you don't have hollow, summon until you get a hollow. And then stop, probably. If you have a hollow, are you summoning for her? Probably not. So who should summon on this banner? Collectors, whales, krakens. They just want to get the new hero because it's new hero. Yes. She's cool, but I definitely don't think she's game-changing enough to go crazy on. We know there's going to be some fun stuff around the corner for Christmas, so I feel like it's better to save another week. This might be a week to save for most people. If you're a brand new player, you should summon. Especially, again, if you don't have a hollow. She's absolutely wonderful. So if you're brand new, you don't have a hollow, just pull on this banner. If you're brand new, you just start playing like this week or last week, maybe pull on the 2 times instead, just to start getting characters on your account. However, I have to say, Brokir still is one of my favorite tanks to build or use. So if you are going to summon on this banner, you don't have Brokir, you're a newer player, you're hoping to get hollow and you get a Brokir as well, that's going to be great. And is she going to be pretty helpful for new players too? Yeah, absolutely. I just think most people that are a little bit later game, we have plenty of options for magic damage dealers now for Gear Dungeon 2. But if you are limited, that would be probably a place for her. And I don't think she's worth going crazy for. So yeah. Most people, should you summon? No. Unless you're a kraken and you just want to get the character or a whale or whatever, a collector, you can't help yourself. I'm guilty of just wanting to try to get the new hero, see if I can get them in the first shot or 2. And if not, I stop. So I might summon, I don't know. So the ancient summons are a generic banner. This is actually pretty good, to be honest. If you're, again, a newer player, early mid-game, don't have that many heroes that are the ancient exclusive, like the chaotic and arbiters, it's a good chance to have an even chance to get everybody. However, we've seen images of an amazing banner coming. Hopefully, maybe. We don't know yet. I'm waiting to see if people confirm it or not. I don't think it's been confirmed, but maybe it will soon after this video. I don't know. But there has been images of an Ingrid with Ardea. So if that's a banner that's coming anytime soon, don't summon on this one. Just wait. Just wait. So, yeah. Should you summon? No. Except for people that need hollow. And people that want the new hero just because it's new hero. Okay, that was an easy one. Now, let's check out the update. So, we have, in this new patch, you'll experience increased drops in Void Rift, new exclusive gear, and various optimizations for hero tags and storage capacity. So this sounds like a lot of the things I've already read related to the Forerunner server. So that's really good to see that there's going to be some big stuff coming for us. So heroes in it, new effect added for basic attack. It's going to reduce the target's damage by 30% for 2.5 seconds. And then the talent, Ancient's core damage per second increased from 20% to 25%. and optimized skill descriptions for all support heroes with rage regen effects. Okay. They didn't say what they optimized or what they changed, but I guess we'll read it. Alright, stages. Increase the drop quantity of gleaming meteorites in Void Rift. This is what I pointed out the other day from Forerunner server. They're bringing that to us as well. Definitely good to see. Oh, and guys, I'm really having a winky, frozen face extra struggle day, so my eye's been very watery and annoying, so I apologize if I look a little extra drippy or my eyes look a little baggy. I am struggling a little bit today, but some days are easier than others. And if you didn't know, yeah, I do have Bell's palsy still for like 9 months. It's fine. Okay, so these gleaming meteorites. Elites, defeating the final boss now drops 40. And hard, defeating the final boss now drops 80. Defeating other monsters now drop 10. And in Nightmare, defeating the final boss now drops 140 meteorites. Defeating other monsters now drops 25. Okay. Gear dungeon optimizations. The gear dungeon tab now defaults to selecting the newest stage, and the tab scrolls to the corresponding position. Master keys can now be exchanged for dungeon keys in advance without having to wait until all dungeon keys are consumed. Best records now include geared dungeons. Added the start in takeover option in the team interface for stages that support takeover. Okay, so the takeover mode, you'll notice if you're a new player and you start pushing your campaign, it lets you, I think it was hard campaign? It lets you start doing hard campaign with takeover instead. So it's like, okay, you did it in normal, you understand the mechanics. Now we're just gonna see if you can do the same thing again, what with better here with us controlling when your heroes do their ultimates or whatever. It's interesting, and they actually position the people for you. I found when I did the epic challenge, I would watch the takeover mode and see if they did stuff creatively in a way that I wouldn't have thought of. It just is like a learning experience as well. So definitely suggest that if you're stuck and you see that little button with the like circle with like a little computer at the top, like right corner, I think it is. So it's actually kind of nice. I feel like people can really learn from that if it's done well. All right, and optimize the takeover to run at 3 times speed. And then added a new view guides button for failed challenges and some gear raids, redirecting to the community for corresponding guides. So that's going to pull up the like content creator videos that would be suggested that they post. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Gear. So Hell's Lament has been enhanced. So before, okay, let's see what changed. So it's just a little bit longer. So when the ultimate is triggered, increases damage by 30% and crit damage by 40%, lasting for 12 seconds instead of 8 seconds. Alright, that definitely helps. Is it good enough though? I don't know, I still find myself wanting to use Infernal Roar on like Silas. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this one, guys. Do I change my Silas just for that one piece of the artifact and use Hell's Lament even if I have much better Infernal Roar? I don't know. Alright, the Artifact Forge interface now displays the number of forgeable artifacts on each Forge tab, and the artifact storage limit is increased from 300 to 500. Added new exclusive gear for some heroes or factions. Some heroes, I guess we'll find out. Added special visual effects for forging exclusive gear, and fixed some gear icon errors. Guild, you can now view the corresponding team's garrison map during the Guild Wars preparation phase. Optimize the guild mail's layout, and weekly guild mail limit increased from 5 to 10. In other notes, the Dwarven Association now includes the Immortal Codex shop and the Dungeon shop. The hero interface now displays the hero tags. You can tap the tags to view their descriptions. Okay, both of those sound great for quality of life. You can now filter, you can now filter by hero tags in hero and team interfaces. New feature for saving gear and artifact info in Arena. Auto fight commanders with historical highest rank of Platinum 1 or above can choose to save their current lineup's gear and artifact info when saving an auto-fight record after PvP battles. Just like the Guild War, I assume. Alright, to prevent commanders from accidentally triggering built-in full-screen gestures like app switching on mobile devices, a new option has been added to settings, Hero Panel Spacer. This option's disabled by default after the update, but you can enable it in the settings if you prefer. And optimize the combat performance of Rex and Camille. Okay. Optimize the price of Mythic Extract in the last slot of Dwarven Association. And now available in the skin shop will be Moonshroud Queen Vienna, the Mount in Voidrift Barba. Oh, interesting. And Shadow's Descent Ain. Okay, so they're gonna, if you missed the event to get that Voidrift mount, they're gonna add it to the skin shop. It's not exactly a skin, but we'll go with that. All right, so that was the update. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know what you think about the summons. Yeah, I think this one's a pretty easy skip for most people this week, so save your summons. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.